Welcome back, TBF fans. As always, it's your tips, tricks, techniques, and strategies by playing this game and going beyond. If you happen to be a senior player, have some popcorn, enjoy a cold beverage, and put some comment below to help the medium and small players. If you happen to be a small medium player and just join this channel, welcome as we talk about everything that's Total Battle. Now today is some good news and actually about time as well. We are now in January the 16th, and finally, Skull Warriors have pushed forward Olympus, and they're going to have Ragnarok going down this month for sure. Why am I saying that? Because there's been huge complaints as of late that Skull Warriors have not been able to achieve that basic standard goals in the last 2 months, which is in December, this January period. So that is big goal. We do have videos on that too, which I'll talk about another time, and you can check it out afterwards. So let's get straight to it. With the Trials of Olympus, we always start off with the first big ass guy, which is referred as the Trials of the Chimera. But before that, we need to also understand that when you go in here, and I always make this very clear, be wary about the packages that are provided here. Never ever go for the ones that are expensive, because every now and then you're going to find that ones that pop up which are very cheap. Look out for those ones because they're always extremely handy. And also on top of that, guys, if you happen to go in the premium, it only costs you about $7.50. That's even less than a coffee. Doing this will be able to provide you, things like the Great Archaeologists, Great Marshal, and Great Rulers. You can check it out yourselves, but basically it gives you extra points to give you certain categories of bonuses within the areas that you need most. The ones I usually tend to go to is Great Marshals, which is great benefits, gives you plus health from allies to army training, plus 25% to army strength, army health, 50% to civil production, and 50% to food production. So this is extremely handy, and a lot of people tend to go on it for the Great Marshal. And for tournament-wise, the ones that, especially for when it comes to collecting crypts, they jump onto the Great Archaeologist ones because that's extremely handy for crypt hunting and upgrading your TAR. Now, anyway, going straight to the point, Trials of Olympus is a great way, and you have to distribute your points in the right areas. But we're going to talk about this mainly this first tournament here. I'll talk about these two on Monday, guys, coming up in the next 2 days, because we're leading into Saturday, Sunday, which I don't do any filming during that time period, and all my filming is done at work. So going straight to the Chimera event, be wary that when you go to this tournament, you can only march in with using a captain. Only a single captain you can march through for the Trials of the Chimera event. And going in here though, you can only go through full raid. So doing this, when taking note, you want to go in with either your best attacking captains here, but the ones you want to go into particular will be either Cleo, Beowulf, and if you're not going with Cleo or Beowulf, you want to either go in with your new ones, which is of course Heimdall, due to the strength of army boost, which is freaking fantastic. And if not that, always walk in with Hercules. But of course, the ones that are most effective for these type of events, you can walk in with our dear gal Amator because of her ability to boost up reinforcements. So she is extremely handy. Make sure that the gear that you're equipping is Ragnarok gear, because Ragnarok gear is insane. And if you're not doing that, make sure you have the right artifacts, which increases your army boost. So they're the type of troops you should be marching in when it comes to your choice. And then when you collect in here, and make sure that you send in your mercs and as many stacks as possible, because the higher level stacks you have, the more hits you can land. And with the more hits you can land, the more valor points you better earn, right? So yes, that's actually a general perspective, but you should take note when you're going up there against the Chimera. Now in this, guys, let's take a quick look when you're going up against the Chimera in particular. Of course, the troops that it has would be things as the Harpy flying unit, and that's actually bonuses of strength against melee units 80%. We'll be looking at, of course, the Chimera himself, the big boss man, which is strength against mounted units plus 45%. Centaurs, of course, which is mounted units, strength against ranged units plus 60%. And you've got the Satyrs, which is strength against flying units plus 50% in their army. That's really their main troop base when going against the Chimera. The really cool part, if you manage to beat him, and you should try to defeat him, it gives you plus 75 clan chests to your clan, which is fantastic. And on top of that, this is something that everyone's going to be aiming for. So really make an effort to get that, guys, because defeating him is a great bonus. So what you want to do, guys, if you're able to, is to march in as many amateurs as possible, or your best attacking crew. This will also then give you further points ready for the Trials of Olympus, because you need to gain points in other two clans that you're up against, right? You want to be the big dog, because you know that if you do manage to do well here, the ranking here, going first, the clan rewards are fantastic, because ultimately you better earn, depending on where you are. For my case, I better earn 1k clan chests if we happen to turn first place here. But depending on division and rank that your clan is, will vary on the clan chest that you gain. So that's why when you see my type of clan chest here, that's earned for the total clan rewards, and also the fragments that you can earn for the Trials of Olympus, in this case the Torch of Olympus for clan fragments, it's different. Also dragon coins and scientific tactiles will differ because it depends on the rank and division of where your clan sits with your clan members, because where I sit will not be where you sit, where your clan sit will be a lower division, and the lower division means the lower rewards. The greater the clan of the division that you sit in, the greater rewards and trophies that you earn as a whole. So these are things that you must be wary about when it comes to the tournaments that you're going in. So the higher the clan, the better you are, the better position you're going to be in, the more rewards you're going to get. So that's stuff you have to note. In saying that too, guys, be noticed that where you sit in your talents will vary. That will situate differently from which clans you are, so be wary about where you place them. Also, your clan talents will mean determine of how well you earn the points that you gain for each ranking system on where the tournaments that you are facing in. So be wary of where you distribute your points and rewards. Pay attention to the announcements sent out for your superiors and leaders, because they'll have different announcements of where you're situated and how those points should be divided. FYI guys, if for those who are brand new to this, it's always good to take note of the clans that you're rivaling against, because when you select it, it'll give you an idea of where each of their members are sitting at as a whole, and that gives you a good idea of what you're facing out and what the people you're going up against. It is good to check first prior, or you make an agreement which is essentially just for that time period of that event, especially when you're going into the lava fountain tournament, because this one here is all about dominating and creating lava fountains and controlling it and maintaining it. If you don't want to fight, then make sure you make a pact between the 3 set of clans here. So this way, when it comes to it, you're not coming to any disagreements and you won't be battling each other during that time period. So all members are able to collect their clan chests during that time slot. Understand, not every single clan will agree, or they may agree and then literally backstab you and fight you in the end. So be wary and be open to what could happen and what can happen. But this kind of falls back into the responsibility of your clan leaders and your superiors to take care of that. So that's something for them to worry about, for you to pay attention on your journals, okay? So going back to the first one, it is the Trials of the Chimera rank. Remember this, guys, when you do go into this tournament, you do have the opportunity to earn your personal goals, and in the personal goals here, you'll be earning things like the Trial of Olympus rank points, which gives you experience and valor points for selection chests, which is really cool. I tend to always go for valor, that's just me in general, and also earning the Scrolls of Olympus. So that's a really opportunity for you to gain a lot of it. These are all during your personal goals, and going down the list and able to achieve it all is something that we'll try to push forward to. But again, where you sit at the time and place and the clan that you sit in for your silver and gold, that will vary how you be able to achieve this. And of course, that's not your fault. That depends where you are. Again, I'm just going to say this because it is part of the Trials of Olympus. You'll be able to go into the store and make purchases through the Helmy's loyalty levels, and based on where you are and the points that you earn, you can earn some really nifty things. But if you do go into here, and I've said this in the past, but it's very handy, go in here for the dragon obs. Go in here for the silver if you can. If you can afford it, you do want to get some march speed ups, but that's not completely vital. But what's more key than anything else here is getting some fragments for the Zeus lightning fragments, because you're going to need that, because that'll allow you to do double hits, and it's a really good one to earn. So when you earn more points, you better purchase these and you better jump straight into it. Now saying that too, guys, you also be able to earn things like the earn either the free heroic or mythic. This kind of falls into very similar to the battle passes, because that's exactly what it is here, as you can see here now, and choose whichever plan you want to go into, and that'll be able to earn you a lot of nifty rewards that it can provide you. So that's pretty handy. That's the store to look into. That's also the packages that you can go into the rewards if you choose to. Now mainly you're going to go for this trial. This goes for exactly 1 week. Of course, doesn't count Saturday, doesn't count the full 7 days, but for the first 5 days of this event, it will be chaotic, it will be rewarding, and something that your clan will fight together. You will fight as a team, as a pack, to achieve your goals, and you really do want to earn that first place ranking. So do everything you can, guys, to achieve that. It's completely possible and you can do it. Just work hard and you will be able to make it happen, okay? So that's kind of where I want to get at overall for this first tournament. I won't be able to cover it very in depth as showing it on the weekend, because I'm hitting it to Saturday and Sunday. But like I said, guys, here, it is the team effort. Make the effort to work hard on it, because if you do that, you'll be able to work hard to achieve your main goal as a whole. Now, as always, guys, if you happen to find this enjoyable and you happen to share type of YouTube channels when it comes to Total Battle as a whole, reach out, because I'd love to collab with you. Leave a like, subscribe, put it down below, and put comments, because I always will talk to you guys as best I can. And I'll see you guys again in the next TBF episode. Bye now. See you later.